Okay, let's say recording this for the first time using OBS. So I hadn't used OBS before, but yeah, let's see. Anyways, is Claude? Haven't tried Claude for ever, so I did happen to use the online on the browser chat, similar to how ChatGPT or Gemini these days, but I haven't actually used Claude Code. So I wanted to try it out because I have a project idea that I wanted to test it out to see how far I can go. And currently I'm on the free version, and my brother sent me a 7-day trial for the pro version, so might just try and upgrade it and then see the Opus 4.5 model. I've used Opus 4.5 at work, but not using Claude Code, but rather using Windsurf. So it's the same model, but I wanted to try the Claude Code specifically to see how it works under the hood. I was just going through the docs, and it's mostly on the terminal, but myself, I'm a visual learner and I like everything to be visual, so I wanted to try it not on the terminal, but rather IDE itself. And I was having a look, and it does have Claude Code on desktop, so I might try that. And there's also VS Code extension that I can get, so I can install it for VS Code or Cursor. But we'll see. Yeah, I'll get to it once I set up my environment. So let's see an upgrade. I had already opened the code that my brother sent me, so whenever I try to upgrade, it should give me $0 for 7 days. So all right, let's get started for free. Do I have to put in my credit card details? Just a free trial. Today, get code for free. We'll send a reminder when the trial is ending, and then you'll be billed as soon as your next renewal date happens, unless you cancel. Per year includes GST here. Okay, so I have to put in my credit card. Probably I'll move this to a separate screen while I enter my credit card, and then I'll be back. What do you call disposable card? Let me see. So I use Revolut. That lets me create a disposable card that I can just add in. Let's see if that would work. It's all virtual card, obviously, so it's an actual credit card, but it's one-time use, so that it goes away. But if the system tries to save the card, then it'll reject. We'll see. Need to add in my detail. So monthly is $34. Wow, it's pretty expensive. And yearly, that's if I get it yearly is $340. Oh, okay, and that's for pro account, not the max. So it is quite expensive. We'll see if that'll work. So I got a notification on Revolut saying declined. Yeah, says my card doesn't support this type of purchase. So all right. Anyways, the disposable card didn't work, so I need to actually use the normal virtual card. So I'll be using the Revolut one anyway, because I'm gonna cancel it just at the 7-day mark so that I can utilize this fully. And let me make that monthly just so that even if I did forget to cancel it, then it'll not charge me $340. So here it goes. All right. Authorization. I can show you this. Yeah, verifying payment method. Welcome to Pro. All right. Billing. Yeah, for February 1st. Oof, so I only got 7 days to try this out. All right. So yeah, this is just the general settings. Okay. So now use Claude Code. I'll try with the desktop one. I think it's just the desktop app that I can use. So let me copy page. Where's the download? But installation, local settings are not available in Windows. That's fine. So let's install. Right. Yeah, this is a good terminal alternative that I use. So Claude, so it asks me to install it. So let's do that. Install. That's done. So now that should come up on my. Okay. Drag it here. Claude for Mac, the fastest way to talk with Claude. Alright, continue with Google because I signed in to my Google account. So let me quickly sign that in. Continue. Alright. Yeah, signing in back. So I'm just signing using my Google account to sign in. Alright, so quickly chat with Claude in a few taps. Option for double tap options or the click on the Claude icon or caps lock to dictate. Alright, so you can even go on a dictate mode. That's pretty good. Alright, so 7 days left. What's included? Let's quickly see what's included. So, interesting. It showed me 34 USD. I used to put annual plan. Okay, put annual. It's 29. Alright. Okay, anyways. So more users than free. That's fine. It's more users than free. That's what I'm after. Okay, so how can I help you today? Let's use Opus, the most capable for complex work. So I want, can I add, what's the add file? Let's just add to a project. Can I maybe create a, oh yeah, how to use Claude. Start a new project. What are you working on? Okay, so probably a bit of a background of what I'm thinking. So my idea is I recently moved from Perth to Melbourne, and I had my principal place of residence there. Of course, I'm still paying mortgage. And currently I'm renting here in Melbourne, and we rented our place back in Perth as well. So I had to deal with property managers, and it's now my investment property, as you would say. So I need to know like how much rent I get, what's the value of my property, and just to have like a brief idea about how my property is performing back in Perth. And the landlord portal that the property manager used, I think it was from Property Tree or something. The UI was so shitty. So, and it was very hard to see what's happening on the UI. So I was like thinking maybe I should just have my own dashboard. I went out, looked online, and there were like many people, especially like buyer's agent or like some agency that are trying to sell the software. I mean, not sell the software, but sell the service. So, for example, a buyer's agent will try to find you a house, right? So what they do is they include the software as part of their service. So any customer can use that software to track their property. Like if they buy a property, then they can have all the details, like the insurance, when the property was settled, how much loan it's remaining, like what's the rent, what's the rental yield, and everything, like growth and everything. So I wanted that kind of a dashboard so that it's easier for me to track all the details, and especially in tax time. I need those details like rent, maintenance, how much I paid for everything. And of course, this is all like high level. I'm not sure what's required, what's the nitty gritty details that's needed to build this, but yeah, so I just wanted to try it out and then see how far I can go with Claude. But that's the gist, like just having a simple dashboard that shows you your property portfolio and where do you sit, like your growth, the trajectory as well, like the growth rate of your particular property. And if you own multiple properties, then as an investor, it's easy to have that overview of all the property and the details like insurance and even the property manager's details. So yeah, I'm not sure what to call it. Portfolio, property portfolio. Let's call it that for now. Property come with a good name. So yeah, it says what are you trying to achieve. So describe your project. I should have dictated that and then asked maybe Gemini to write a brief summary. But okay, let's see. Describe the project. So this is specifically for Australian investors because I'm not too sure about like the rest of the world, how they track that. So many things may be similar, but just trying to think, trying to solve my own problem, which is having that view of how my property is doing. So yeah, all right. So describe my project to track my property portfolio. So hard. You know what? Let's see if I can use here. Gemini, where are you? So I've got a Gemini Pro account, and I'm just asking it on this in the sheet here as well. Yeah, so this is my idea of creating a property for a dashboard. Yeah, sounds alright. This is a fundamental question problem with the challenge isn't just finding property, it's adding fatigue of managing them across banks, apps, spreadsheet, and emails. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to keep track of to help designer whether a picture developer or even planning. Yeah, for the PropTech AU. Wow, that's an interesting name. Yeah, all right, yeah, I can come back to the name afterwards. And it says core financial tracking, live portfolio valuation. Yeah, in regional core logic. Oh yeah, native gearing calculator. Yeah, that's one. Like pretty far-fetched, but as an MVP, as a working dashboard just for myself, yeah, I don't need the bank feed information. Pretty good. Actually, that's a good idea. Would like to create a feature priority list or a mock-up structure for the main dashboard screen. Let's not get ahead with ourselves. Gemini, so I just want, oh no, I'm using desktop. So what are you trying to achieve? So probably let's ask that question to Gemini instead of that question and include the feature I want to build. Alright, what are you trying to achieve? Let's see. To answer the question, what I'm aiming to transition from a corporate software engineer. How do you hook for a social media post? No, I don't need any of that. Where is Gemini getting all this information of if I unless it reads all my context saying I'm a software engineer. Yeah, okay. Right, let's not get ahead with that. But you know what? I'll just write it. I want to achieve billion billions. I think that should do. Want to create a so that's it. What happens? Okay. I think it's just a way of organizing. I'm guessing. Sure. Alright, okay. You know what? I think there's a right way to prompt this. Prompt Claude. I think I've seen one. Interactive prompt maker. Yeah, that's the one. All right. Describe. Tell us what you want to accomplish. The more speaker, the better questions we can generate for you. Also, yeah, that's the one. I mean, right? Be as specific as possible. Include details about you. Go. Yeah, smart prompt maker. Okay, I'm asking Claude to make the prompt. All right. Property. Current valuation. Details of goals, audience, format, preferences, and the other thing I was thinking was the way to quickly, the other thing I found quite painful is, going to there are so many spreadsheets out there, right? You can have this all in a spreadsheet to track it. But the thing is you have to go manually add all the details there. So instead of that, there are so many spreads. Because the pain that I'm having is going back to the spreadsheet and adding information. So we'll see. All right, let's see. I'm deciding there. Let's see what it does. Copy quickly. What technology stack or platform are you planning to use for this application? Web app, mobile app, specific frameworks like React, Python, Node.js, or no code. I like this. I copy this, kind this to text. Easy. Say create. Alright, let's see what it does. So what? Sure. Oh man. There's no point writing everything. Man, let's take a screenshot of that. Oh, why does it fail? What's the issue? Is it because I answered everything? This is your answer 7 of 7 questions. At least 4. Let's see what it throws. I got a 200. That's the response. Oh yeah, first thing I'm getting so I think it's not showing up here, but it's coming up here. Let me copy that. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, okay. I think yeah, that it didn't do something wrong with the UI. So I'll just use the content. I think that's pretty helpful. So yeah, you know, that's one way of figuring out what the issue was. So instead of saying, oh, it didn't work, I guess I got something out of it. So let's ask Gemini, can you convert this to text using percent software acquisition population specialist? All right. Let's for users, property mortgages, transaction leases, insurance maintenance. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this, like what design it might use, but sure. Huh. Even Gemini is pretty good. Because the whole purpose is to use Claude, so let's see. Alright, how can you help me today? I will ensure multiple properties. Multi-items is the first security. Any. Could be anything. Automation. Okay, let's see. That's a big prompt. Technical design document version, role model dashboard, let me check. Scan for the document creation. Holy moly, what is it doing? Oh, so it's splitting up all of .md file. Oof. Successful dashboard load time less than 2 seconds. Full feature parity system 10.5. Sure. It's giving me all the architectural view of what I can use and giving me all the filters, wow, API design, solution properties, text report, comparison metrics. So, oh man, that's so good. So it's giving me comparison of PDF parsing strategy, alternatives, so fixed format, one-to-one format scan. Q. Yeah, future. Yeah, I think the idea of open banking is you can connect your account and then any transaction it'll easily identify which property was used. For example, if you paid for any extra maintenance stuff and then all the income, then it's easier rather than parsing the bank statement. It's a pretty big thing, big project. Like so much goes into it. Like you can see from the doc itself, and it's so good. Like technically, if you have to design the system, right, then so much days and days and months that was required. If you're talking about this like 5-10 years ago, and then maybe you could just start with something small, right? But now with AI, it created all this document. I got this schema. Wow, that's so insane. Leases, insurance, maintenance. It's fully fledged core schema definition and user table. Even says what table external pause because Claude reads its max length for a message. What does this mean? Continue. Does that mean I lost everything? Your previous completion and continuation. Okay. How can I check what's my uses? Can you show me uses? Then settings, because I want to see how much I'm using. Claude track user settings. Okay, users current session. I've already used 35 resets. Okay, so every 4 hours. Almost. So this elicits some give Claude if you hit a, yeah, that should be fine. I mean, currently I'm just creating a document and it's okay, so I can see the MD file. Is it too big? Did I prompt it? Was it too much? I don't know. Let's see. Stretchy document completion. Yeah, that one is about got time due to the size. Let me continue adding the remaining one in the code sample section. Appendices. I'll use string replace to add the remaining content. Okay, sure. Home Claude property portfolio technical design. Let's see if I have that. Alright, now let me create the complete. I think it's too big. Yeah, I think it's too big. That's why it's creating a different way. I'll create a composition document but split it into section to avoid enemies. Yes, please. I think that was the idea. Yeah, I think it's too big. Too big of a project. It was already like how many lines? 1 for 90 characters. I'm just burning school. No, I don't want to do that. Oh fuck! Did I just lose it? No, I want to continue. Oh shit! Don't get complete double. If I'll create, if failing, then multiplies. Oops. I think it was too big of an ask. Oh no. Yeah, I think it's stuck. Can you wait? Maybe 2-3 minutes? Oh man. Let's put it. Even adding the remaining section. Talk to the complete splitting comprehension into model. Oh man. Where is home Claude? Oh, I think I got something. Alright. Pause because Claude reaches max length of message. Hit continue nudge Claude along. Deadline text threshold. What is it doing? Oh, it's acting on my previous prompt, was it? Okay, continue. I already have it here. It's still doing its thing. I don't want to stop it. Because if you look at it, it's giving me this empty file already. Did it crash? It crashed. Yeah, I wasn't able to see continue. Everything single down, including. Oh man, I think it's stuck in a loop now. Yeah, still too much stuff. Pause. Okay. I don't realize I can run the remaining for doc exclusion. I don't need the doc exclusion. Okay, I stopped it. Let's download PDF. Let's see the PDF. Alright, I was able to see the PDF. Surprise water dashboard, going design. Didn't upgrade it to Sure. Alright, maybe this summary client block. Yeah, good. Here's one MVP breakdown. It's pretty good. I'm impressed. It's controversy gear. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can I just download? What happens? It's an MD file, right? Yeah, just download so that I can just refer it. Making it in case you're wondering. That's how it looks in MD. PDF upload plus engine processor. PDF pretty good. Even for Azure, I don't want to use Azure anymore. So yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I'm done doing it. Income very expensive. No, pretty good. Clients need to be calculated. Yeah, I mean, man, I do that. Okay, indication. Nice. I'm happy with this. This looks good. What is the relation? What if I want to develop it? What is the probably? What is the rationale? Seriously? Result. Okay, sure. Limit it in 2 years. Okay, I think that's okay. Alright, I think that's fine. Yeah, got a pretty good doc, which I'm happy about. Maybe some, this gives me an overview of how it look like. I'm not going through each and every details at the moment because this is just a personal project of mine, so I don't want to be 100% following best practices and trying to get the things right. I just want to get this out quickly. So based on this, yeah, it should be okay. I'm alright with this. Probably thing to note is probably I might change how this can be done locally quickly, so that way I can have instant feedback and then ask it to code again. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. Time for my bed as well. Time.